We have a special episode today. We've got Angela and Jackie with Panamanian Traditional Dance Group, RVA. Today's episode is filmed in front of a live audience. We're excited about that as well. So you're going to hear cheering, you're going to hear applauding. It's exciting. All right, booing to a minimum, please.
No potatoes, no
My
tomatoes.
jokes get cheers no matter what. How are you folks doing today?
Good.
We're doing good.
Very well.
Doing
Thank
good.
you.
All right.
Thank you for being here with us. It's an honor
Thank you
to
for
have you guys
inviting
here.
us.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Long day for Angela. Angela, you were in another
Celebrity.
interview this morning.
Yes.
I'm getting famous.
Yes,
I got
yes.
to check it
To
out.
start getting some
Autographs,
Yeah,
yeah.
you were with Tilo.
Tilo Noticias
Noticias.
con Teresa Ocaña.
Yes.
Yes, today, this morning. It was exciting time. Was a lot of information, a lot of details that sometimes I never say it before to nobody. So the audience gonna know me a little better, deep. But yeah, that was this morning, and now we're here.
That's exciting. I have to say, I saw it. I watched the episode, and it was a very nice episode. We're going to put a link to it so you can check it out as well if you're interested.
Mhm.
Oh, okay,
We're really
thank
excited
you.
about that.
Yes.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your background. I know you're from Panama.
I'm from Panama.
Mhm.
I have 5 siblings. I'm twin. I have another one just like me. So you see it in the road or in the street. They don't say, she don't say hi or nothing, just don't be
It's okay.
offended. My sister.
I saw you on Carambadas.
Yeah, I saw you.
That wasn't
I
me.
know.
It was my twin.
That was
Yes.
my twin.
The evil twin.
Wait,
That's
she's gonna watch
Bad
this
twin. She's the good twin, bad twin.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Vice versa.
You're the bad twin today.
No, no.
I'm the famous one.
Yes, get it right. No.
Yeah, so I have 2 beautiful sons. Some husband. He support me for everything. I love him a lot. Love my kids. Of course, my kids right now, they are in the age that they don't want to know nothing about mama, but they still live with me.
It's
So that's good kids so
That's
far.
important.
What else I can tell you? I came from Panama in 2007 in vacation.
Mm.
On
Don't
vacation?
don't expect us to stay, but I'm here. And then I meet my husband, my actual husband, and I stay. So I blame him
It's his fault. It's his fault.
to
Yes.
don't go back to Panama. So I'm stuck in here.
Mhm.
So
No,
It's a blessing.
he captured
It's a
your heart. So,
blessing.
yes,
so.
it's a blessing. We go back to Panama a couple times. He loved it. So he said that when he get retired, we may move back to
Oh.
Panama.
Nice.
Or we just gonna, when it's cold right here, we go there.
There you go.
And then-
Snowbirds.
and then-
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's a good plan.
yes.
I like that
Nice.
plan.
Jackie, tell us about you. I know you claim Panama, although you were born in New York.
Mm-hmm. So I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and from parents that immigrated from Panama, Colón, actually. So my mother and father came here. Well, actually, my father came first, and to establish himself. Then he went back to Panama to get my mother. They got married, had me, worked. I also met my husband in New York too when I was like 14. He was like my first crush, but we never dated in high school. So we went off to separate colleges, and then at the end of college and MySpace coming out, when was that, like 2000?
MySpace.
Yes,
Yeah. Remember those days,
2006 we reconnected, started dating, and then a year later we were on our way to having our first child. And he had graduated Johnson & Wales and brought the idea of living in Virginia. And I thought we were always going to go back to Brooklyn. And Brooklyn is home for me because, that's where a lot of my roots were, especially, growing up around other Panamanian and other Panamanian kids. Most of us were first generation Panamanian kids, speaking English, not really Spanish, mostly listening to dance hall and not salsa and merengue. But because it was funny because every time we had like our birthday parties or any get together that was Panamanian, like all the grown-ups would be dancing, merengue, bachata, salsa, and all that, and all the kids are sitting there like, and then once dancehall come up, all the young kids come on and we're dancing dancehall. So you could tell that there was like a mix of culture there, and that's what I had loved the most about growing up in Brooklyn. It was just so diverse, and I got to meet different cultures, but mostly my parents didn't let me lose touch with my Panamanian culture. So, we always used to see these different dance groups, the folkloric dance groups. There were like several in Brooklyn at the time in the 90s that would do events. We had Panamanian marching bands.
Yeah.
And sometimes we would invite the bands from Panama to come every October to perform for the Panamanian parade that's in October every year on Columbus Day weekend. So, it was just, those were the memories. It was like, if there could ever be a show growing up Panamanian, like that's what it was in Brooklyn.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow.
So, even though, when we decided to move to Virginia in 2008, and we moved to Winchester, Virginia, I was very homesick, and I wasn't really connected to like my culture, and we were starting a new family, so I visited Brooklyn like probably every other month.
You're homesick.
Because I was homesick, but I got used to it, and got accustomed to it, and I spoke Spanish but only at work. It was funny because I started in banking, and I had a manager she was from Colombia. And so she barely spoke English.
Oh.
And so I barely spoke Spanish. And so I said, if you can teach me bank lingo in Spanish, I said, I can teach you, I can teach you in English. And so that's what we did. And, ever since then I've been, doing so much better. And that's why probably my kids don't really know Spanish at this time, because
you don't talk to them.
it's a point of contention in my marriage. It's a long time. My husband hates it, but when your first language is Spanish, oftentimes, especially in the public schools, they want to put you in a class solely for Spanish, and so you lose a lot of basic learning skills. Your mathematics, learning English, and things like that. My mom, and tú sabes, mi mamá, ella pelea.
Yep.
She's a fighter, so she fights for everything. She will fight you on the color of the wall. That's not blue. That's
She gonna see this.
Exactly. Well, that's okay. We fight anyway.
Please subscribe, Mom.
Yes. But I lost my train of thought. But
You were talking about the school.
the school, she fought for me not to be stuck in a Spanish class.
Oh,
So what they did was they took me and a few other kids out of class, like an hour each day, solely to teach us English. So we wouldn't lose the other skills that we needed to continue going on to the next grade. And after that, I just thought and spoke in English, and it changed for a while, and then my cousins come to my Sweet 16 and they know nothing but Spanish and not a word of English, and I had to kind of relearn how to speak Spanish to them. So and even now too, like, it's difficult because when I'm home, I speak English to my kids and I think in English. When I'm around Angela and my friends and my mother, I'm speaking Spanish because my mind automatically switches to it. So I have to get accustomed to switching when nobody else is around that can speak Spanish, and that's what it is. But anyways, so I came to Richmond in 2016, with my family. We bought a home in New Kent, Virginia. At that time, we had only 2 kids, and then a year later, we ended up with our 3rd child, Asia, and the rest is history. I was at work one day, and not work. Actually, I went to the Que Pasa Festival one year. I think that was in 2016 or 2017. And I'm walking in the canal walk, and I see these ladies in polleras. and automatically my heart is like, like I haven't seen a bollera in years, and I was so excited. And my mother-in-law was the one that told me about it, because she was like, oh, you know, there's a Spanish festival, you probably would really like it. I said, okay, you know, it's probably just gonna be your average, you know, Spanish festival. But when I saw Panamanians there, I was like, it's not average to me anymore.
Yeah.
I was like,
Above average.
Yes.
I was like, oh my goodness. So, you know, ran into them and I lost contact with them. And then like a year later, someone had walked into my job, and, you know, she was actually the owner of a Panamanian food truck. And so I was like, oh, you're the owner of such and such. I was like, I love your food. And we started talking about like the culture, things from, you know, home, and like my parent, you know, her family, my parents. And then we started talking about dancing, and he said, oh, you know, there's a Panamanian dance group here that is, you know, looking for another dancer. And I was like, well, yeah, give me their information and stuff. And that's how I met Angela and her sisters, and we had started dancing, you know, ever since. And
Yeah.
Nice.
the rest
There's history. Yeah.
rest is history, and now we're here, and everybody's here.
That's
What language
amazing.
do you dream in?
It depends on the night. It depends on the night. Because if my mother's in it, it's entirely in Spanish. She is yelling at me in Spanish. So, depends on the night.
Yeah, well, I heard her Spanish earlier, and it's great. In fact, you're welcome to switch back and forth. If
Okay.
you want to feel more
Whenever.
comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. How long have you been working together? 5-7 years?
We're in, when we met, that was like 8 years.
No,
How old is Asia?
well, she's 6, so going on 7 years.
Yeah, like 7 years when we met. Working together, dancing, that was the 7 years. Working in this new project that we have is like a year and a few months.
Okay.
In
No, 2 years
Panamanian.
now.
2 years, that?
Mhm.
That was in June.
Not this past June. It was the June before.
Yeah.
Glad you brought her to keep you honest.
Yeah. Last year
So
was
it's
1
been
year.
it's been a year and a half.
Yes, a year and a half then.
So in
Yes.
June it'll make 2 years.
This
June
coming
will be
June will be 2
Mhm.
years. Okay.
Yes, so
Okay. So
we're here in this new project of Panamanian traditional dance group.
because it's something new versus what was
What was
before.
before,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So this is the official.
This
That's
is the
official.
official. Yes, because 2 years ago when we decided to start it, we wanted to, you know, make it an actual organization
Mm-hmm.
and grow the organization here in the Richmond area, because we really don't have strong presentation of
Oh, yeah.
Panamanians
Mm-hmm.
here in the Richmond area. We do in like Newport News. There's a
Oh.
group, our sister group
Mm-hmm.
in DC,
Yeah.
DC
but in
makes sense, yeah.
Central
But in
Virginia.
Richmond,
Central Virginia, not so
And
much,
thank God we are already full non-profit organization.
yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Everything
Official. Everything.
registered, everything.
Okay.
So thank God. We
Mhm.
have
Congratulations. That's a
Yes.
big deal.
That was
Yes,
a big
that's
deal.
huge,
Yeah, because it's a lot of
huge thing.
paperwork and
Yes.
all
Oh,
that
I gotta tell
stuff.
me.
Yes.
A
It's a lot of work, a lot of steps.
A lot of to read exactly what we want to do or how we want to do it is a lot.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But hopefully we had it all straight.
Mm-hmm.
So we are a
Yes.
non-profit organization.
So this June we're gonna celebrate. Yay! 2 years.
Remind me to give them the nonprofit price before they leave.
Terrible.
But yes, we are so excited, to start and showing the people we already have a group
Yes,
in
official.
Richmond officially about
Mhm.
Panama, original of the culture, the dances, the dresses,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
everything.
So do you have one that you're going to be doing on a regular basis annually that we can, if folks want to go check you guys out?
Yes,
You doing ¿Qué pasa?
we dance in the Que Pasa every year.
Mhm.
That we're gonna continue doing it every year. We was doing it with the group before, and we're doing it with the new group. So we continue to doing it. And we did our first gala
Yes.
for our group last
Yeah.
year in December.
Mhm.
We were planning not to do it every year because people say another gala. So we were trying to do something different every year.
Okay.
Today I can say right here, you're gonna be the first channel.
Announcing today on
The
Carambadas.
announcement.
You're the first in Carambadas.
Yeah.
Yes, if everything go how it's planning and we have the support that we need, we're gonna knock in doors, so be pending.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a picnic, a Panamanian picnic.
That's nice. Good
We're
idea.
gonna try to do the Panamanian picnic, try to invite other groups from other states.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
From Panama.
okay. That's a good idea.
So I'm not gonna say nothing more.
That's it.
Just like a picnic.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to do something different every year.
Mm-hmm.
No, always a gala every year. It will be nice to have it, but I think the people will love to have different stuff
Different
every
choices.
year
Yeah.
or events.
Yeah.
So we gonna do that.
That's
Mhm.
great. No, it's nice to different variety because maybe not
Yes.
everyone's dressed up for a gala. They want to do something a little bit more laid back.
Yeah,
for picnics.
you know,
And-
gala, you're like, ooh, girdle.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and also it will be something that they will be able to bring the whole family.
Exactly.
Not
Yes.
only
Yes.
couples.
Yeah,
at
because the gala
night.
is more formal and probably not kids. And,
Exactly. So
Yes.
the kid will be enjoying
Able to enjoy.
the dances. Maybe we
Yes.
have future dancers
hmm
from that event.
Yeah.
So,
And we try to replicate what other Panamanian organizations do in different states. There's a different organization in every state.
yes.
And so in each state, there is a Panamanian picnic. There may be a gala by one of the folkloric groups there, that year, but it's never, at the same time that the other group is doing something. You know what I mean? So since we're the only group here officially, we want to be able to mix that up every year. So one year gala, maybe the next year a picnic, or
Maybe another
event.
And
Another event.
it's a lot of Panamanian culture that people don't know.
Yes.
It's a lot. Only to tell you example, we have like 28 dresses, different dresses.
Wow.
28
That's
dresses.
a lot.
We have because Panama has roots of Caribbean.
hmm
We have one dress that's very colorful. The name is the Congo dress that came from the
Nice.
coast.
Okay.
That was created when the slave,
hmm
the time of the slave.
Okay.
So we had different dresses. Each, how I said it, like a state here in Panama will be provincias.
Mm-hmm.
Each provincia has their own dress,
Nice.
their own music, their own
Ah.
dances. So it's a lot that we have to show
Yeah.
to everybody.
Beautiful history. There's not enough events for that.
No,
No.
it's not. It's not
more.
enough. That's why we're trying to do different every year.
Something
Mhm.
different. That's nice. I didn't know that. That's great that everybody has their own connection with the specific dress
Mhm.
and
Yes.
music. That's
Yes.
important.
Yes, and it's really important because when you also are trying to pass down your traditions,
hmm
to your children, as you know, it's not always very successful to pass it from, the parents that came from a different country to their first generation, children born here in the States. And so, like, my parents did a very good job of instilling that in me by engrossing me in my culture,
hmm
in their culture, and teaching me things and showing me things, and attending these events.
Yeah,
And
they took you to a
so,
lot of different events. Yeah.
yes, it was a lot, and we like to party.
Yeah.
That's what Panamanians do. Everything is a party. So
¿Cómo se dice si tocas Spanglish? Si tocas un tambor,
hmm
that's
Panamanian
it.
is
yeah.
there.
Yeah. We can't help it.
I
Yeah.
remember last year we went in DC to visit a friend.
Oh, yeah.
One of our dancers, she had a backpack accident, and we went to visit her last year in DC.
Yeah. Mhm.
We're supposed to go to the parade that they have
Yeah,
in
the Washington
the
D.C.
Washington,
Cultural
DC
Parade.
Cultural
Yeah.
Parade.
Mhm.
But then it was raining. They canceled it.
Oh.
Panamanian canceled their presentation to be in it. So we went to see her. Then we hear the band playing.
Yes. We,
I was like, Panama is there. There is there.
Where is it coming from?
We were outside the
Yes,
hospital, right?
yes.
And we hear the band. I was like, that's
Wow.
Panama.
We were like, oh,
What's
wait,
Panama?
that's a familiar tune.
And we started dancing
Yes.
in front of the hospital. I was like, we want to go there.
So they decided to have it anyway, even if it was raining. They're like, we're gonna party anyway.
Anyway, yes.
And they went.
That happened to us when we went to New York for the first time in that was 21 or 20, or that was 22.
22.
So in 2022,
Yes.
that was the first time our group, we went with our sister group in
From
Hampton.
Hampton.
They invited us to come with them, so we came to New York for the Hispanic
Spanish
Day,
parade.
yeah, the Hispanic Day parade and the Panamanian parade. Panamanian parade is always on Saturday, and then the Hispanic parade is on Sunday in Manhattan. And so that year the theme was Congo.
Yes, Congo.
So we went with the Congo dresses. And it was me, Angela, Janie, and my daughter, who I decided to take her. So, of course, we had that one day before the festivities really start to just kind of tour.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to go to Manhattan. We're eating, drinking, laughing, taking pictures. And then it's like, okay, it's time because because Friday night is the Battle of the Panamanian Bands. And it's something to see because it's different bands and some of them from Panama. And they're touching the drums, and it's just an amazing event. And so, we're walking to the train station, and we're leaving. We're like, we hear doom, 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 doom. We're like,
I was like, hold on. We're not leaving yet.
yeah, we're like, wait a minute. We're like, that's a Panamanian beat.
we were in the middle
And
of the band,
yeah.
watching the band. Oh my God, that's something that you never gonna forget. That sound,
Nice.
wherever you're gonna hear the
You
sound.
know that sound.
You know,
You know that
you
sound.
It's like it's part of your heartbeat. It's
Yes, it's like
yeah.
it just makes you move. It just, you're like, oh, yes, I know this. This is familiar.
Panama's here.
Yeah, Panama is here. So we were like, we went straight for the drums. We went through the crowd. We were like,
Move out of the
"Who's
way."
and then we found them playing in the middle of the street. We were like, wow. So it is,
That's nice.
yeah. So that's a nice moment. That it does that for all of us. Like when you're in a strange area, somewhere that's not your home, but then a piece of home comes to
Yes.
you, it gives you a lot of happiness.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
and that was what we're trying to do with the group. You know, most of the people that is in here, sometimes they kind of go back, or sometimes they have long time where
Since they
need
haven't
to
been
wait
back.
to-
Yeah.
They haven't been back. So when they saw the polleras or the festivals everywhere, oh my God, they get excited. They thank us a lot.
Oh,
For
it's
being
so
doing
important. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I
nice.
can really relate with you guys with the whole wherever you are, that close to home feeling. I could be at a funeral, I could be anywhere. If I smell pupusas,
Oh,
believe me, I'm going that direction. So I can totally relate.
yeah.
No, that's neat. Very, very happy to hear that. How do people get a hold of you? How do we hire you? How does an event that is interested in having dancers reach out and get you guys into their events?
yeah, we need dancers.
Yeah.
Okay, so
to
that's
dance
calling out
for us.
dancers.
Yeah, so if you're a dancer.
Calling
Is
all
there,
dancers.
is there age group that
Dancers.
you're interested in bringing on board?
Mm,
I want to say adults.
Hmm?
I mean,
adults,
yeah,
especially-
mostly
61
adults.
to
So-
80.
So like 14 to whatever age.
age.
Mostly from 14 and up. We haven't really focused on having children yet, because that's a bigger conversation, just because we feel like that comes with a lot of liability when you're working with other children and people's children. So like we feel like working with the teenage group and up, it's a little bit easier for us
We
at
teach you
this time.
everything, so don't worry. We teach all the dances,
Yeah.
the steps,
Do they have to be Panamanian or descent?
descent. Panamanian descent.
We would prefer, because I feel like if you are from you know, that country or were raised Panamanian like me, you know, because I was born here,
would
then
feel
you,
it.
then
Yes.
you understand
Yeah.
it and you take more pride in it.
It's a level of responsibility that they know.
Exactly.
So bring your birth certificate to the interview. Ancestry.com report,
But-
whatever you have.
Yeah.
That's something. That's
But
something
we are
don't
open
have.
to anyone wanting to
learn.
to learn and dance. But one thing is a must is that you need to know how to dance.
Yes.
We cannot
It can
teach.
be your first day.
Yeah, we cannot teach if you have 2 left feet.
Yeah.
So you can be from anywhere,
Well,
but
I'm
you
out.
have to.
You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey.
Yeah.
And
You have to.
We're gonna do an audition.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
nice.
something we're gonna announce, you know, later on. But we're gonna have audition,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
don't worry about that.
So yeah, we
Everybody
just,
can come.
yeah, we just want people to already know how to dance. It's just teaching them los pasos, you know, para bailar, you know, for them to dance. Those things are important.
And it's special if you're passionate with the culture.
Yes.
You have
And
to
open
be
to learning
passionate.
about the Panamanian culture too.
Open
Yeah,
to
of
learn.
course. Yeah. You
And
need
to
to
be passionate,
Someone-
you have to like it.
take it seriously. So,
Exactly, because it
yeah.
is an expensive and time-consuming hobby.
Mhm.
You know, because that's what it is. It's a
Yes. Those dresses
Yeah.
don't look
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah,
They're
They
not
are very
cheap.
They're not
beautiful,
cheap.
gorgeous.
And
dresses.
especially when you have to go to your country to get it.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That's a plane ticket. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can't buy it on Amazon.
No.
No, you know what? I tried one year. I said, I typed in pollera. I said, oh,
No.
nothing. A picture of pollera, a cup of pollera, but not an actual pollera. Then when I found out and I learned like how these polleras are made, and I said, oh, you're not gonna find that on
Because
Amazon.
the
Yeah.
pollera is made by hand,
Mhm.
you know, and
wow.
it's take like a year or 2 years to do it.
Wow.
So that's one. That's why it's so expensive. All the dibujos,
The
It's like
jewelry.
embroidery.
no, the dibujos,
Is
it-
the
pictures?
Oh,
design.
the design.
Okay.
All that is by hand.
Wow.
All that is by hand. I'm learning, so maybe
Very
you're gonna have
meticulous.
somebody doing it.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
There you go. Yeah.
Hopefully
go.
before we retire. Before we retire.
Yeah, so it's a hard work. It's a culture, ¿cómo se dice? Disculpen my Spanglish.
Oh, it's,
No,
it's
it's
fine.
Está bien.
¿Cómo es? Artesanal. Es un
Ujú.
trabajo artesanal.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
Totalmente artesanal.
Mhm.
It take time.
you can't rush art.
No.
Not
It take time. It has to be, at your size.
that too.
Custom made to your
Custom
body.
made details. The jewelry is something else. All the
Oh,
jewelry
wow.
is gold.
So that yeah, gold's not
We
cheap either.
had, oh my God, a lot of jewelry.
Mhm.
You can have in one dress like a 15 or 20 necklaces.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the
And
details.
the
in
headpieces too, right? You have like the
headpieces,
wraps and stuff. Yeah.
El balcón,
Uh-huh.
las peinetas, all that
Peinetas.
is in gold.
Wow.
Los tembleques, all that is artesanal also, is made by hand.
Wow. What about the
I do that one.
you do
I do
this?
that one.
Yeah, she does. She
I do
does.
the
Nice.
tembleques.
She does.
That's something I know how to do.
I can't do them like this to
But
save my life, so that's
at first,
She's in charge of
Yeah.
that.
yeah, the original when the original pollera, the tembleque was made with the fish. How you say the scale? The fish.
fish scales.
Escama.
La escama de pescado.
I think so.
How you say that in English?
I don't know.
The-
Scale?
the-
Scales,
the
I guess. Scales.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Fish scales.
Fish scale.
Wow.
That was the original.
Wow.
But then it was, everything with the years is
Mhm.
evolved,
Yeah.
evolved. So
Evolved.
now it's with pearls,
Mm.
Swarovskis, they put golds.
Wow.
So it's all made by that now. But before it was only with the fish
Fish
scale.
scales. Wow, that's
Yes.
very meticulous. Those are tiny
Yes.
pieces. So yeah, no wonder it
Yeah.
takes 2 years.
Oh my
Whew.
God, it's a lot.
What about-
I still have one head that I don't finish yet.
Oh,
I
wow.
think like it's,
Yeah.
I finish it.
Jeez, yeah, that
One
takes
day.
a long time. What about the shoes? What kind of shoes?
The shoes is
They
also a special shoes. They are not too comfortable. I
They
would
hurt.
say that.
They
Oh,
flat, but they
man.
They
hurt.
flat. You can, get the plantillas to put it inside,
Babushkas.
but they're too flat.
Oh,
But
so
those
there's no arch
typical-
support at all.
It's not our
No.
support.
Mm-mm.
That's why when we dances, we cannot be with that all day. We just
Mhm.
need to put it when we dance
And then
That's
take it
it.
off.
and
Yeah.
take it off.
It's
but it's a lot in the dress.
Mhm.
And the dresses are
Hand wash only, I'm sure.
yes.
You cannot
Yeah,
put
you
it.
can't-
You can't put it in the
Tumble.
machine.
Tumble.
dry.
No, oh my gosh, I don't want to know.
Yeah, that's the ear
You
dry.
have
Yeah.
to wash it by hand. You hang it out like that, and it, get dry quick because
Yeah.
the
It's a
fabric
light material.
is a
Okay.
light material, so it gets dry quick. But no, don't put it in the washing and the dryer.
You'll ruin it,
No,
yeah,
you
no.
ruin it. You ruin it like $10,000 per year. No,
Mhm.
you
I
cannot do
learned that
that.
lesson with a mata.
Mm.
I put in a mata and it got all.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it's a lot. It's hot. Sometimes
Yes.
when we
Oh,
dance in
yes.
here,
It's layers and
summer,
layers of fabric.
It's like 10-pound a dress.
oh my God, we
Oh.
were like so hot.
You need a
But-
personal
but we
AC
enjoy it.
Yes.
inside.
Yes, because lleva la enagua, que es el peticote,
Uh-huh.
lleva la
Oh,
pollera,
petticoat. Mhm.
arriba lleva la camisola o
Mhm.
la camisa. But oh my God, it's
So,
a lot.
So someone out there watching is hearing uncomfortable shoes, hot dress. Tell us something that gets them excited about joining this
When
group.
you put that pollera on and
It's
you
a
look
beautiful
yourself in the mirror, you would like to do it every time you can.
That's
it makes you feel like a princess.
Make you feel like a princess.
Yes.
Make you feel like, oh my God,
Mhm.
I'm so pretty.
They're
Yes.
gorgeous dresses. I
I'm
love them. My
unique.
daughter loves them.
Ah.
She's like, I want one of those big flowy dresses. So
Yes. My daughters, they also dance. One is 16 and the other one is 6. And even the 6-year-old, like once you put it on,
Yes.
she is just like, twirling
Oh
and
yeah.
Yeah.
just looking like a doll, and they
Mhm.
love it. And I love to see the expression on other little girls' faces too, because when they
Yeah.
see us come out with our, colorful
With
tembleques, or especially when we wear the colorful ones, but we have the white tembleques too. Those are the hair pieces that we put, and
And
you know,
see when the kids saw those dresses,
they're like,
oh my God, you're
Yes, they're,
gorgeous,
Yeah.
they're breathtaking.
Mhm.
They're beautiful.
Yes, I have my ay, ¿cómo se llama? Yo soy madrina de una nena. ¿Qué será ella de mí?
My godchild.
My godchild.
uh-huh.
When she see us dancing, that we're gonna practice, she go get her skirt.
Yes.
Oh, nice, yeah.
She puts a little skirt on. She's ready.
She
Yes.
can be playing with other kids, and then when we're gonna start dancing, she saw us putting on our dresses and everything. Oh, practice! Let me get my skirt. She go right away to get her skirt.
She's ready.
So she's ready. She's my
Yeah.
next.
Be
Oh,
ready.
yeah.
Hand it
Next
off the bird.
generation,
Be ready,
yeah.
Yeah, like that time my
Generation.
son, he was like 3, no, he was like 4, and we were dancing in my living room. We were all practicing. It was for the Kibasa festival.
Yes.
And my son comes downstairs. He says, Mommy, I want to dance too. And I'm like, yeah. He ran upstairs to get his Panama hat and
Aw.
came downstairs and he put it on and he started doing his thing.
Yeah.
And he actually, his picture and Angela's picture
We
that
danced.
year
Together.
ended
Aw.
up in the Richmond Times that
No
year.
way.
It was a
Oh.
great
Danced with
picture.
me.
He danced
And
with
the
us.
amazing part is, he was watching us all the time practicing.
Uh-huh.
He learned the steps.
Yes.
He was ready.
He was
watching.
ready, yes.
Kids pick up on stuff
Yeah.
when you don't
We-
think when they're not. When you think
Yes,
they're not
but
watching, they
they're
are
watching.
watching. They are
We
watching.
were okay. Let's go. Let me teach you. Let's go teach you your step.
Yeah.
He knew it already. All the
Wow.
steps. I was
It's in
like,
his
oh my
blood.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
In my
that's
Now he's like, do I have to dance? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
But then, he brings his phone, then he dances, he does his little thing, and then he goes back. He's like, all right, I don't have to dance anymore, right? And I'm like, no, you don't. You're fine. You've done your
You
job.
checked the box.
Yeah. You checked the box. Like,
But-
but it was cute, though.
But yeah, but we passionate on this group. We seeing all this stuff that we're gonna accomplish,
Mm-hmm.
and so we'll see.
So you need more damas than you do caballeros?
We need more
both.
caballeros.
Yeah, we need more caballeros. That would be nice to have more caballeros. But of course, with
Yeah.
them, they can't have 2 left feet.
Yeah, because los caballeros, they
The-
gonna guide us
Yes.
in some of the dances.
They have to
Yeah,
lead.
just
yeah.
like Just
No
like
left
any,
feet.
Yeah.
just like any Spanish dance, you
Mhm.
know, the man leads. It's
Yeah.
a very masculine, form of dancing. You think that the women we dance by default by ourselves because we don't have caballeros. But most of the time, these groups include a caballero and una dama. And he is doing the leading. So, like when we, for instance, had our gala, we did have caballeros help us from DC, and they do the lead. So when he cues me to turn, we turn. When he cues me to, go one direction, I go that direction. But of course, we can do the dances by ourselves. But the whole it comes together when the caballeros are involved.
Yeah. Did you train them too, or do they have to come?
No, we train.
No, they would train. They would be
They
trained.
will be trained. Yes. So don't worry, we teach you everything.
Do you encourage them to send you a YouTube video, a TikTok video, what they're doing?
No, they don't have to do that. No.
So they're gonna come to your place and you're gonna tell them you have 2 left feet.
We're gonna do the audition.
Yeah, they do the audition.
So
We have to see what you have in person.
Bring us what you got.
Bring what you
So
got.
when's the audition? And how do I sign up?
Okay, we can give you the email address. If you're interested right now, just send us an email. We can see you before the audition, but you can send us an email to Panamanian Traditions RVA.
We'll put it up.
Panamanian Tradition, Panamanian Traditionals RVA.
You can send it to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
it's a mouthful.
Yeah.
We know.
Or you can text me or call me. My phone number is 804-572-3025.
Okay. We'll have that there also on the bottom.
So,
What if anyone in the audience today wants to join?
Yeah, you're welcome to join. You can sign up right now.
Yeah, we're looking for dancers. We would love to have dancers.
Auditions are tonight.
Just email us. Call Angela or send her a message, and we'll make ourselves available to meet with you and get you in the group. So
yeah, and you will go with us everywhere. We go every year to New York in October for the Hispanic parade
and the
Panamanian parade.
Big event.
We been invited also beside the chamber in New York. We have one invitation to go to Italy
Wow.
for a festival that they do. We've been postponed that part because we are not ready. But we get the invitation. I get it this year too.
What's going on in Italy? What?
They do like
We
a
go dance,
huge.
represent you guys.
We'll hold your bags and just be there in Italy.
They do a
Yeah.
huge festival, but it's international festival. So every
Big scale.
country
Yeah.
go to show the dances.
Wow.
And it's the second year that they inviting us. I said we're not ready yet. Sorry, we will, but we're not ready yet.
Yeah, we will, but
Because we have to be ready. That's something you're gonna show your country in a huge
Big scale,
festival.
international.
You need to be ready.
we can't miss a beat with that one.
In
That-
Italy, out of all places. Wow. You think it'd be
I
Panama.
would say since we started our group, we really have branched out. Like a lot of people have reached out to us, and they have started to follow us on our page, and invite us to things, and we've gotten a lot of recognition now. Like now that we've established ourselves as the folklore group for Central Virginia, no one can take that spot from us. Ever, because we were the first to do it. So now our only goal really is for this organization to grow. Now our goal to turn it, the reason why we even turned it into a nonprofit was because we wanted to be able to, involve others in our group, just like a chamber, but not for business, but for folkloric dancing, and because eventually we're gonna get tired and or get old.
Replacements.
And some of us might need some knee replacements too. And retire. We want to be able to pass that on to the new leadership of the group and continue on the group here in Central, Central Virginia. So as long as we keep our presence alive, we know that we're going to attract, more dancers and participants and grow our organization, and that's going to take time some of the groups that we've worked with, they've been around for 30 years. They've been doing this
Yeah.
for a long time. So we don't expect that we're just gonna come out of the gate.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
this is gonna take time, but we know the end result eventually is for us to leave it in good hands for it to continue on here in in the RVA.
That's
And
important.
especially since we start, I guess last year, we have a lot of Panamanians because last year I put a table in the Carambadas Festival with my flag.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, when they saw the flag, they were coming to the table. I didn't know there were Panamanians in here.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
dances and whatever. So I know we've been attracting or making people of Panamanian being out.
Yes.
Because I got a couple of them tell me I never go out because
Yeah,
it's
there's
nothing
busy.
from Panama.
Mhm.
So that's why I never go out of the festival stuff.
Yes.
But now that is something from Panama,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going out.
More excited, yeah.
And we start seeing more Panamanians now than before.
That's great. They're happy to be represented. So.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know they are right there. They just don't.
Yeah.
No,
get
we're
out
there,
know.
yeah.
Wanna get
I
out.
guess most people don't expect that because they go to a festival and they're like, okay, it's the same, not the same, but it's more of a people from Mexico, people from different
Yeah.
countries, and more here. But if you
Central
think,
America.
yeah, Central America, but
And
yeah.
we understand that because Panamanians, Panama is not a bad country, for say it like that. The people don't have, especially the necessity to be out of Panama.
Mhm.
It's like every country, some people wanna be better, be a good, how I said it, get more opportunities, I would say it like that, like every country. But Panama is a beautiful country. You can live in there good. So they don't have, especially the necessity to be out. And I understand that, especially here in Richmond, it's not too many Panamanians. Brooklyn, New York, yes, because our ancestors, I would say that they were emigrating from Cologne. So most of the people that is in New York and Brooklyn, they are from Cologne for a specific part of Panama. At other parts, a lot of Panamanian Newport News have a lot of Panamanian because the bases, the army bases and the Navy bases, because Panama has those bases in there. So most of the people they are right here is because they get married for some military people. That's why they here.
Makes sense.
So and I understand that it's not too much or too many people from Panama or too many Panamanians here, but there is some.
Yes.
And we're gonna get them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of the times too, like, you go where like some of your relatives are. In Brooklyn, there's a large population of Panamanians. So they go to Brooklyn. They go to Hampton. There's already a community of, Panamanians down there too. And not just from the military, because my uncle and my aunt, when they moved to Virginia, they moved to Hampton, Virginia, where there were already Panamanians here. And then, he and my aunt had also invited, their family members. They came, and then their friends, and it just kept going and going. But it missed Richmond. Nobody parked themselves in Richmond.
Eventually.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's like, like if you talk to your relatives back home, the first thing they're gonna say is that when I'm coming to the States, I'm going to New York, or I'm going to San Francisco, or they're going to the coastal areas. They're not going to like Alabama. They're not going to Iowa, but there are groups there. Now that those groups are established, they have a place to go to in those states now.
Great. No. Nice to have the same group.
That's a little bit of us and the group.
History. Yeah.
Well, we commend you for what you're doing, and you're bringing a lot of that flavor to the area. And we look forward to seeing a lot more Panamanian culture in the Richmond area.
That's
We think the community's growing. It's growing.
Yes.
We've been here for a few years now, and we've seen the big difference from when we moved down to what it's become now. It's exciting.
It's nice to see it grow.
Yeah. I was just talking to one of the managers from Richmond Tourism, and they were just saying how, like, you know, how there are so many different aspects of Richmond people don't understand and have not seen, and you know, all these events around town. So like their whole goal is to bring that attention to Richmond. I think Richmond is a unique city, you know, so you have that opportunity right now. It's in its growing phase, is what I would say. It's in its growing phase. So there's so much opportunity to bring, you know, different, you know, cultures, more diversity, you know, it's helping business. So, you know, that's one thing. And now it's helping real estate too, because people need homes.
Yes.
So, you know, it's a full circle. So we're glad that that's happening, and you know, we just want to be a part of it so we can, you know, bring our culture to the forefront, and people remember us for their events and see what we have to offer.
Nice. So dance is very important to the culture. Where is the best place to have Panamanian food in Richmond that you could recommend? None, really?
I mean,
None.
Happy Empanada was the only place. It was a Panamanian food truck, but she took her business to Florida. I don't even think she took the business. I think she just finished. So we don't have Panamanian food.
We don't have Panamanian
so
food.
what we do,
I do sometimes, and we do.
What we
Because
do.
I need to teach you.
What? Teach you what?
Cook.
I cook.
Empanadas y tamales.
No, I'm not doing that. Eso es mucho trabajo. No, yo puedo hacer los salchichas y la
hojaldra.
I'll make a pollera for a year.
La yuca moja. I can do that. And the hojaldra, yeah, but the tamales, that is work. Okay,
Meticulous.
It's meticulous. You have to have patience for that.
Yeah, but no, it's not restaurant.
Yeah.
Somebody told me one time that it's a Panamanian restaurant in Whole Street. I've been trying to look for that restaurant. I don't know.
I Google all the time. I have not found it. I wish.
Maybe it's somebody's house. It's just not public.
No, he said that it was a restaurant on Whole Street.
Well,
and I was like,
Happy Empanada did open their restaurant one time. They opened a restaurant like on Forest Avenue, but then when she decided to move to Florida, that the restaurant left.
Yeah, and I know was one in South Laburnum, at the end of Laburnum. I went with my husband years ago. We went, oh my God, Panamanian food. We went, eat and everything. We went twice. The third time we went, they were not there.
Wow.
They closed.
It's hard for restaurants.
Restaurants, they don't get past that 5-year mark. Normally, they disappear. So they gotta hit that 5-year mark. Then you know
there's a
they're
need.
here to
There's
stay.
a need then. So if you're a restaurant,
yeah. So what I had to
Panamanian
do,
food.
We need
Panamanian food.
Not at the gas station, please.
yeah. So what I had to do is do it myself. So I started doing empanadas. I started doing tamales.
So we do fritangas. So every maybe once or twice a year we'll do a fritanga where we cook, you know, our Panamanian foods.
And we're gonna have one.
Oh yeah, we're having one this year as well.
June
Like
1st.
a potluck?
Huh?
Fritanga?
It's
not
fritanga. We're gonna cook the Panamanian food. You can call.
it's not
you
a
can buy
potluck.
it.
No?
Yeah.
No, we're
We're
cook.
making the food
And you can
selling
buy it.
Uh-huh.
People
Is
gonna
that like
come
the
and buy
picnic
it.
that you're talking about?
No,
There's
that's
a
something different.
separate
Wow.
event.
That's
Okay.
just for the food. We are not gonna dance. Just for the
And
food.
food so people to try the food.
Do you keep a calendar up on your Facebook page?
We always put it on Facebook. When
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
always
have it.
post when
Okay.
we have an
We're
event
gonna have
upcoming.
this day.
Yeah.
We put the flyers and
We'll
then we
advertise
announce
your
it.
page.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
through the page.
So
Yes.
Is there a website or no? Not yet.
we have
We
one, but
have
it's
one.
developing.
Okay.
We need to fix some things, but we do have a
Finish
website.
it,
Okay.
we do.
Send me all that information and we'll be sure to publish it, whatever you
Mhm.
have.
Yep.
And let me know what time the fritanga starts, because I'm hungry already.
It will be June 1st.
June
first.
1st.
So wait
Yeah,
for
and
the
most likely we'll start at
flyer.
like 1:00.
Is
in
it
the
Saturday?
afternoon.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, lunchtime.
Okay.
You know, on a Saturday until the last.
Put it on the
everything is
calendar. I'm
I
hungry.
know we're gonna have family from Maryland here that weekend.
Yes, they will be here visiting us.
Yes.
So they can I'll come.
So you can taste a little bit of Panama.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
exciting.
food from all countries.
Plátano en tentación.
That was good though. The
Sounds
tentación.
good.
Yeah.
Plátanos en tentación. Plátanos maduros, caramelizados. Right?
Caramelized.
It's very sweet then.
Yuca moja.
Yuca al mojo.
Ooh.
Mojo?
Al mojo.
El mojo? Okay, yuca el mojo.
And
I'm a quick learner. But yuca el mojo. Los salchichas.
Empanadas, tamales, salchichas guisadas, pollo guisado, hojaldas, patacones.
tacones.
That sounds
I'm
Tostones.
hungry. Tostones, okay.
Aquí le
Okay,
dicen tostones.
tostones.
Patacones. Carimañolas.
¿O tú vas a hacer eso? Con yuca.
You gotta make a shirt with all these.
I
foods.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
So,
Antojos de Panamá.
arroz con pollo.
Arroz con pollo. Yeah. Y la papa.
O la ensalada de fiesta.
Ajá, la ensalada.
Le llamamos
de fiesta.
ensalada de fiesta porque es una ensalada roja, ensalada de papas
Ajá.
con beets,
Okay.
Remolacha.
remolacha.
I think
Nosotros le
Pues,
llamamos
that's bueno.
ensalada de
Oh,
toldo,
good.
ensalada de fiesta.
Buenísimo.
de fiesta.
Esa ensalada típicamente es la que se sirve en los,
Fiestas.
sí, pero como fiestas patronales, por decirlo así, de cada ciudad.
Oh.
Fiestas patronales como los carnavales, cuando vienen los
Oh.
carnavales y
Oh.
ponen sus puestitos.
In Brooklyn, we served it at every party.
Every day.
Yeah, at every party.
Por eso que se le-
Yeah.
por eso
Bring
que
the
se le
salad,
Yeah.
bring the salad.
Yeah.
Por eso es que se le llama ensalada de fiesta o de toldo.
Sí.
Is it pickled?
No,
No.
I think
es
it's-
papas, huevo, apio,
Sounds like
la
ensalada
cosita
Rusia?
verde.
Rusa.
Rusa. I think that's what you guys call
La
it.
cosita verde.
Bolitas de pitipua, peas,
Oh my goodness.
Peas.
Capers?
no peas,
Peas.
Peas?
peas,
The peas.
yeah.
Oh.
Zanahoria,
Maybe because it's red, because that's
yeah,
why.
You can't
zanahoria,
tell after the
Yes.
beets get mixed in. You can't tell
It's all
anymore.
mixed, so you
It
can't
turns
tell.
like purple. Yeah.
y
You
cebolla.
can't tell. She mixed it. She made it for my 10-year anniversary. It was gone. I mean, everybody ate it.
Phew.
Can't wait.
First. Be there.
Oh.
June 1st.
Even the last time I made the tamales and empanada, I cannot keep nothing for me. We're
No.
gone.
Mhm.
People know it takes a long time to make, so they come and eat.
Yeah.
Oh, and I made the pernil. Yeah.
Oh, she made the
I did.
pernil.
I made the
Good
pernil.
pernil. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good pernil. Yes.
So when do we open the Panamanian Traditional Dance Group restaurant?
when we
When we
retire
find a
from
chef,
dancing,
because
Yeah.
I don't know who's cooking.
when we retire from dancing,
It's- yeah.
maybe we can open
I know,
it.
yeah.
When you
right,
pass the torch to
right.
somebody else. to
My
do the
uncle
dancing.
in Brooklyn, I had an uncle in Brooklyn who he opened up a Panamanian restaurant, a long time ago, but it's not there anymore. But yeah, but now we have other Panamanian restaurants all over the city. But it would be
In
nice to
Brooklyn?
have one here. Uh-huh.
Yes, we need one here.
It would be nice. It would be nice to walk
We
into a
need one.
shop and get a hojaldá con salchichas and
Oh my god.
something. It is
Chicheme.
chicheme. Yep. Mhm.
Chicha de tamarindo.
I'm hungry.
Ay, stop.
I don't know, but that sounds good.
So what's chicha and tamarindo?
La pulpa de tamarindo?
Yes, but chicha, is it
Chicha.
alcoholic? Like for
No, just like juice.
It's just
Really?
Like juice.
So sweet tamarindo.
Sweet.
Yeah, we don't really have any alcoholic drinks. Do we? Not really.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, with the typical food. No.
There's not. Yeah, we're not.
We have our typical drinks. Secorrerano is the typical liquor from Panama.
Yeah,
but-
or if you like liquor, then
Yeah.
and you like rum, you get abuelo.
You get that.
Abuelo.
Abuelo and abuelo. It's typical from them. But with the food, the typical food, we don't have like a liquor
Yeah.
typical drink.
Like how the Puerto Ricans have what's it called?
Coquito. Mhm.
Yeah, we don't have something like that.
Well, we only have the it seems like the coquito se hace para Navidad. Romponche.
Oh,
Romponche.
okay.
Con abuelo.
Con abuelo.
Con
abuelo.
Secorrerano abuelo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the only one, but another one like that.
No.
No.
Well,
We-
invent one. Invent one
We
then.
can invent one, right?
Have us over for the Christmas time frame. So
Yes.
try all this good stuff out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Panamanians are very they're very diverse. We're more so we're like the Caribbean Spanish speaking people, because we You know, we'll dance to anything.
We
I
like
mean,
to
As
party.
long as
Yeah.
there's a beat.
as long
Yeah.
as it has a beat, like a heartbeat,
Yeah.
yeah, we're there. You know, I don't think I know any. I don't know any Panamanian that doesn't know how to dance to anything. We dance salsa, we dance merengue, we know how to dance bachata. We know how to dance reggaeton. We do dance hall. We do everything. So yeah, we can dance to pretty much anything. So,
You know how to throw a party.
Huh?
You guys know how to throw a party.
Pretty much. None of us are boring.
No.
Even the quiet, boring ones, they know how to do a little two-step.
Yeah.
They know.
That's why my husband has to tell me, be quiet. Can you be quiet at home? You do too much
Yeah, we
stuff.
don't. Yeah, my husband says the same thing. Like his biggest complaint is like, yeah, well, you're the one with the plans every weekend. Like, hey, you're either with me or you're not. So, but
I
yeah.
agree that Panamanians are not boring. My best man,
Uh-huh.
her wedding.
At my wedding.
Your wedding.
Yeah.
Panamanian.
Yeah. Yep.
He's,
Wow.
he's one of my battle buddies. We deployed together.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Panamanian, de los mejores. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to bring him.
Yeah.
And that accent.
Picnic.
I miss that accent that like it's like a Caribbean twang mixed with Spanish, like it's just a different accent. Like my dad speak it, my mom doesn't really speak it. My mom she has a straight Spanish accent. She like, hello. Yeah, she has a straight Spanish accent. But some of her Panamanian friends, I remember they just have a Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
When they're speaking English, it's like a Caribbean accent and with English. So
mix.
it's a mix.
The Panamanian accent when you hear it. You're from Panama.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I know.
And from our jewelry too, you can see from the jewelry. If you see the earrings,
The name.
the name tag. Yep. You gotta have your name.
Yeah.
Every
Of course, I'm Panamanian. I have my necklace.
Yeah. You have to have your nameplate chain. Yes, you do.
Nice.
Everybody does. And then you have to have your anklet too.
Imagine
That's a
that.
must. Tiene que
Nice.
tener tu anklet.
Mm-hmm.
And los aretes también, pero we don't have the Panamanian earrings.
Panamanian starter kit.
Yeah, the Panamanian starter.
That's a good name.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. You need a Panamanian starter kit.
That's true.
Where can I
Yes,
buy one?
that's
Amazon.
Like when I was giving birth to my first child, my mom had bought Ava a Panamanian bracelet. So you had to have,
The red one.
the red one, yes, para los bebés.
Mar de ojo.
Mm-hmm. And then the baby perfume from Panama.
Oh.
You remember that? What's it called?
It's not Agua Florida, is it? 'Cause
No.
It's like a powdery smelling baby perfume.
Yeah.
And like you put it on your hands, you put it all over the baby.
The
Yeah.
Johnson. In Panama, they have a kit for babies.
Mhm.
The perfume, the talco, and the cream.
Uh-huh.
But that smell wherever
Wherever
you
you
smell it,
Oh.
it's a baby. That's Johnson.
That's a Panamanian baby. That's you like, wait.
Free advertising here.
Is that the daddy is Panamanian or the
Endorsement.
baby? Yeah, the baby's Panamanian. No.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
But,
Would you folks be willing to entertain some questions from the audience?
Yeah.
All right.
oh my God. The fun start. Some questions.
Well, have
Nothing difficult. No math questions
Q&A.
tonight.
I'm
Q&A.
I think I just woke
George.
them up.
We need to have the
Yeah. Applause.
The sign.
Yeah, the sign.
wake up.
No, it's great to have you guys here. We're happy.
Thank
Can't wait to
you.
publish
Yes.
this episode. It's going to be a fun one. And we'll publish their page so you guys can follow them and check out their events and attend if you're in the area or if you want to
Yes.
drive. You've got a reason to be in Richmond now.
Yeah, and if you will like to be part of our events, welcome to come.
Yeah, we always need volunteers.
Yes.
Volunteers,
You never have
or
enough.
vendors, or people
Even
who
if you
wanna
don't wanna
support
dance.
us. Please.
Yes.
So no gala this year.
No gala this year.
No, not this year. We, like I said, we well,
We're
said,
gonna have the picnic this year.
It's a great
Next
idea.
year, we're gonna have the gala.
Yeah, it's nice
Yes.
to alternate.
Yes, we are alternated so people don't get bored.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a
Yeah.
successful one in December.
Yes,
Yes,
thank God.
yes.
Yes, we were so worried.
nervous.
That was our first gala.
Woo!
First ever. It's totally different to organize your wedding. It's totally different. You know, to be organized in a way. It's a
Yes.
hard work.
Mm-hmm.
It was
The
a hard
planning,
work.
all the
Yeah.
planning
Planning.
involved, yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. Some stuff don't go well.
Yeah.
Like everything.
No, it happens
You know, we
sometimes.
forget some stuff to do. We forget to recognize some people. You know, like everything. That was our first.
Yes.
But beside that, everybody was happy. Everybody enjoyed it. Everybody enjoyed the food. That was a success for us.
Yep, we made no mistakes in our dances.
No
I
mistake, no
saw the
mistakes.
videos.
That
They
was,
were
that was
amazing.
us.
Yes,
They were
no
nice,
mistakes. I was like, yes,
we did it. So,
yes,
But
yes.
was a hard work, was a hard many months of practice, many months of planning,
Yeah,
talking with people.
it was more difficult because, you know, one of our dancers, you know, she almost lost her life.
Yeah, she was out.
In a very
Dancing?
catastrophic,
Well, in a
not while dancing,
accident.
but in a catastrophic car accident. So,
Oh.
she almost didn't make it, and so she was still in recovery. She was able to sum up the strength, you know,
To
to go to the gala and support us. But you know, it was difficult without, you know, her
Without
help,
her.
and you know, without her being fully, you know, able to participate, because she worked very hard, you know, to
In the
be, you know, to create this group with us. So
How is
it
she
was-
now? Is she better?
now
It's better.
she's still in
She
recovery.
stayed in
Okay.
recovery.
But you know, thank God she's still here.
Yes.
She's walking again. You know, she's still in physical therapy.
Therapies.
It's probably gonna take her probably
A
another
while.
year and a half
Wow.
But
to
she will be
recover.
back. She
But
will be back.
she'll be back.
Yes.
You know, she was born and raised. Her name is Jamie,
Jane.
and she was born and raised in Panama as well. And you know, it was, you know, very hard for her not to be able to
Yeah.
join us the way she wanted,
She wanted
to that day. So you know, this group, we all three of us, you know, created
Yeah,
together.
created.
I mean, so we're hoping that she can make a full recovery and come back, you know, to us. But you know, until then, you know, me and Angela been holding it down. Angela does a lot. She does a lot, you
She
know.
does, yeah.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of
Yes.
work.
It is.
I try to.
Everybody have the, you know, the
I'm the
specialty,
secretary.
The
There you go.
specialty.
Their talents.
Yeah.
Everybody has their
talents,
talents. Yeah.
But it's hard work.
Yeah, I'm the secretary and translator.
Yeah.
There you go. That's work
But
too.
for what we accomplished so far,
It's,
A lot.
We did good.
A lot.
three people, we did great.
We did good.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Also, shout out
We
to
were
Jenny.
so
Yeah,
yes.
and shout out to Janie
Janie.
too.
Jenny, yeah.
So
three of
you
us,
know,
and we accomplished a lot.
and we had help from other groups too. You know, the Hampton group, Alda Robinson, she helped us. You know,
And
in the
dances,
beat with
in
the
the beginning.
dances and los pasos and learning the history. She knows a lot about the folklore, and that's the other piece that we were missing too, is that you know, you have to know why you're doing what you're doing in a dance. And so when we dance the Congo, there's a reason why we're turning different ways, and
that the
Well,
other
yeah.
dances.
or when we're
sense.
winging,
Each
Yeah.
dances is special.
it has a meaning, it has a history
Yes.
to it,
That's
you know.
And some of the dresses you cannot dance another music.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's
Dresses.
the,
The
yeah.
Congo dresses you cannot dance those. You
With
cannot
the
use those dresses to any other dance.
They're
You
very
It has
specific
to be
too.
They're
for
specific,
Congo
yeah.
music.
Mm-hmm.
Makes
I
sense.
totally understand. I have some pants that I only use for cumbia.
Cumbia.
Cumbia pants.
Cumbia pants.
I'll bring them out.
Okay.
But that's
No,
so
it's,
neat.
it's an art
Yeah, so
form,
it's
yeah.
important to know your
Yeah.
culture so
Yeah.
you can pass it on.
Yeah.
You can
And
do
she,
it right.
you know, and she helped us understand that, you know, and, you know, Senor Cleve is another teacher too.
Yeah, he
He-
was the one who
he
did all the
choreographed
choreography for the
our
gala.
gala.
Nice.
And that was the part I said that we forget to recognize people. Myself, that was my
Well,
mistake.
here's your chance.
Yes.
Mr.
Thank you,
Cleves,
Señor Cleave.
Gracias. All
Por
the
todo.
DC group, esos caballeros que bailaron
Sí,
con nosotros.
gracias.
Thank you.
They
But
did not have 2 left feet.
yeah,
No.
we still gonna do like a party for them, like a
thank you.
dinner
Appreciation.
for them
Yeah.
to do it. So we still gonna do it. We don't forget. We're gonna do it. So,
Yeah, we have a lot on our plate, you know. At the end of the day, we're both mothers, wives, full-time workers. We have not left our full-time jobs.
No.
That's something that the people maybe don't know.
Yeah.
We have our regular job.
Yeah.
Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday. You work some Saturdays.
Some
right?
Saturdays, and then some Saturdays I'm working, and then I'm going straight to an event,
Yes.
and meeting Angela there and getting dressed in the car.
So
And
it's difficult.
Yeah,
it's difficult.
yeah.
Difficult to manage a group of dancers. And it's difficult.
Yes.
You know, each person.
especially if they're all Panamanian and very stubborn, and they don't like to listen to each other.
And
Yep.
It's some argument. It's some
We argue all the time.
every time.
Yeah, all the time.
It's not perfect, but
You need to start your own show. It'd be a good drama. Good drama series.
The Panamanian drama. Be like, I'm gonna choke her.
Oh my god.
but
I'll
yeah.
subscribe to that.
Yeah, I'll watch it. Sign me up. I'll watch it.
You know someone else who might subscribe to that one.
Baddies in Panama.
Oh my gosh.
But we still have a lot to do. We still
Yes.
have a lot to do where we want to be.
Yes.
I will
No,
go.
and you'll get there. You'll get
So-
there.
But it's just work.
It's
Little
work,
bit,
but
little
it's a labor of love just to be able to put on our dresses and dance. It gives us so much joy when we dance and we're able to, like, you see it in our dances because they always turn out so well. But it's beautiful to do these different dances and be able to just move your body, listen to the music, and enjoy it at the same time.
Yes.
We can be like with the feet hurt
Yeah.
today, but when
We don't
dance,
feel it
So
when
then
when
when
we're
you're
dancing. We
dancing,
don't feel it.
afterwards, maybe.
That's gone.
I might be limping the next day, but
That's gone.
that at that moment, no. Mm-mm.
Worth every measure, every beat.
Yeah.
And even though those dresses, when we have a presentation, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna take just half an hour, put everything. No,
It take
we
about 2
can
hours.
take like 2 hours, put in everything.
To do
Me
it the
three.
right way, yeah.
Me 3 hours because I have all 3 kids that
Yes.
I have to get ready. So
Yes.
my son he can dress the shirt, the
That's
panabrita, la pantalona,
That's
he's
it.
fine. But the daughters,
Girls,
their headpieces, the
And
dresses,
the hair pieces has to be put in certain way.
that too. Yep.
So
There's
it
a-
has to be the correct amount of pieces.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's a
So
process.
The necklaces
Mhm.
has to be put it before the hair pieces. Sometimes
Oh, yeah, you
somebody
can't put it
forget.
over.
That happened one time. Yeah.
Somebody forget.
Oh no.
Oh my God, we
Undo
were
everything.
struggling how to put that thing without taking everything out from
Oh
the
my
hair.
gosh.
I was like, Jackie.
Need a checklist to go down.
Look, I made sure the girls was ready. When it was my turn, I
hard.
said,
My necklaces.
Oh no.
put the necklaces
And
on.
then my phone ringing.
Ayuda.
But it's fun. We have fun
Mhm.
every time we dance. We have fun. And our best reward is seeing the faces of the people who seen us.
And the pictures,
dancing
Yeah.
and
the memories.
So
We have very good memories. I mean, it's only been 2 years. We've done our established our group, and we have like lots of good memories.
yeah.
Yeah, and more to come too. So
Yeah.
More to come.
Yep.
Be sure to share.
And more dresses.
yeah.
Oh my God, my husband already told me how many dresses you gonna have.
Yeah, my husband asked me. He said,
A separate
"So, are you getting any more dresses this year?" And I said, "Yes." Yeah, we need a
Yeah.
couple more.
You know what I have to do at home? I have all my dresses I have a first room where I have my office. So I have a rack, with my dresses. But every time I have more stuff. more stuff. I had 2, how you said it, bins full of stuff. So my husband was like, I'm trying to see of this in here. You need to look place for this. Okay, I will. In our room, we have a bathroom that we was trying to remodel
Oh,
the
okay.
bathroom. I said, okay, fine. I take everything out of the bathroom because it's not finished. So I take the shower. I put my rack in there. I put all my polleras in there.
There you
The
go.
beans and everything. That's my walk-in closet for my polleras.
Hey, it works, yeah.
And then he was like,
Gotta do.
I told you to put it away, but not in the room. I said, well, you told me put it away.
You said find a
Yeah,
place.
place, and I did.
I found
Yeah.
a place in my husband's closet, and then my daughter's closet, and
Every
my
closet.
anyway,
So-
he's like, "Why are the dresses in my closet?" I'm like, "Well, you have more space in the back over
Do
there."
you?
Mhm.
So this year, my goal in my house, I wanna get like a shed to put
Okay.
it outside.
Okay.
So put everything because I keep everything from the group.
Yeah.
I'm the one who keep it.
You have to keep it climatized.
Or in a bag or something.
Yeah,
like
in
a
the,
bag.
we have to keep it in the black bag. It has to be
Okay.
dark.
Okay, yeah, because I'm sure it's
Black.
light sensitive to the jewels
Yes.
and the hand stitching and stuff. So.
But of course, I'm gonna put air conditioner and everything.
Yes,
Mhm.
So yes.
that helps.
It
Yes.
has to be in a black bag.
We're at an
So the
hour mark.
color-
If you guys want, we
Oh.
can plan an episode 2.
Oh, what
We
time
can
is
do
it?
another one. So, unless you had something else, if you want to do one more call to action or whatever you want to say.
Join.
Just join us, support us, help us to grow.
Yes.
Yes, don't forget to like our page. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Try to come to as many events that we are at. Look for our events that we are hosting as well. Just continue to look for us and share our posts so people know that we're here. And read up on Panamanian history as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, read up and learn about it. It's very, very interesting and unique.
And every time you see it, just come.
That's great.
We don't, we are not like, oh no, come, say hi, take a picture with us. We love it.
Yep, we love creating memories.
Yes. Thank you guys for doing what you're doing and taking it seriously and spreading the message. I love that. So thank you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
Yes,
This was
thank
fun.
you. Yeah,
No,
it wasn't so bad.
See, yeah, no pressure. See,
No
I'm
pressure.
relaxed.
The coffee helped
The
too.
coffee help. Yes. Yeah, the coffee.
Especially coffee.
She's like, my cup is
Well, here's the
dry.
way I wish
Yeah.
it's coming true.